Hi, Preston Salen here with Home Inspection Carolina. And today we're going to talk about pool enclosures. This is my dog, Zoe, my other dog, Ziggy. They'll probably go out with us. But to start with, I have to tell you that if you have a door leading out to the pool enclosure, you have to have an alarm on the door. The whole purpose of pool enclosures is safety so that little kids can't drown. So, and actually most drownings come from somebody leaving the house and going out into the pool. So that's why you have to have an alarm. We actually have two doors, one from here and one from the master. They both have to have alarms. It's not going to go off right now. But anyway, so let's go out to the pool and we'll talk about some of the requirements out here. Swimming pool here. I could get all into some of the other stuff. No diving on our pool. That's actually our rule. You have to have a gate, an enclosure that has to be a minimum of 4 feet tall. This one's over 4 feet, but it has to be a minimum of 48 inches, and there can't be more than 2 inches from the ground to the bottom. There's Zoe. So Zoe can't dig underneath. No, it's mainly so that, the whole thing is required for safety. You don't want a small child or, small animal like Zoe to drown. Zoe's terrified of the water. But anyway, a couple of other things. The gate, a gate has to be self-latching and it has to open away from the pool. So let me show you. So see it, and that right there needs to be trimmed because that's going to prevent it. But it has to open out from the pool. My wife hates it though because she comes up the steps. It's like you got to back up, but it's required. See, the gate has to latch on its own for safety. So the idea is you couldn't just leave the gate open and some small child could wander in and drown in the pool. So good review here. Fence has to be at least 4 foot tall, 48 inches. Can't have more than 2 inches from the bottom. Gate has to open outward, and it has to have a spring on it. So where's the spring on this thing? It's got a spring. Our old house had a spring right outside, but that in itself latch, so if you let it go, it will latch itself just like that. Something else to note, the spindles in the fence can't be more than 4 inches apart. And you'll see that on a lot of codes and requirements around the home, mainly because I think if it gets bigger than that, a baby or a child could get their head caught in it. So 4 inches in between. Again, fence has to come out. A couple of other requirements, and we're not going to get in the water because it's winter right now and it's rather cold, but we're going to walk over here. The main drain and any suction component of the pool has to be fixed in a way that it couldn't entrap somebody or tested. You see the main drain down there? It can't be where that a child could get entrapped on it, the vacuum, where the suction would entrap them. And that's another requirement. There's a whole lot of more pool requirements, and I'm going to actually link in this video sun's in my eyes. A flyer from Mecklenburg County, or their brochure, their pool brochure of a lot of the requirements, also some of the stuff if you're going to build a pool that you have to file for and that sort of thing. I'll put it in the link. Now, given you may be watching this video from California or somewhere and it's what I need to do in North Carolina, a lot of the pool requirements are universal. Something that I did want to mention though, that's kind of, I don't know if strange is the right word, but we vacationed down in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I'm gonna go sit over here. It's actually kind of a nice day. Wow, it got dark all of a sudden, didn't it? It's actually kind of a nice day here in the Carolinas. It's early January and it's like 50 degrees. All right, so down in Hilton Head, it's people go there for the beach or whatever. They don't have any fences for their pools. A lot of the the pools, the houses have swimming pools. In fact, when people rent it, they want to make sure they have it, but they don't have fences. And I think it has to do with the code, the neighborhood. They think aesthetically it takes away if there were fences. So I mean, literally you just walk right in somebody's backyard to the pool, which aesthetically it's fine, but I'm, being a home inspector, I'm like, oh my God, there's no protection. A kid could just walk right in here. And there's probably some other places in the world that are like that. That's one that I'm familiar with. Pretty much everywhere else you got to have 4-foot fence. But the thing I wanted to say about that was, I know an insurance guy was giving a presentation on that one time, and it's like outrageously high insurance because of the liability with that. But I guess they don't have to do it because they can't do it or something. But everywhere else, you got to have a 4-foot fence and a gate and everything else. I know in Hilton Head, and I'm not an inspector in Hilton Head, so I don't know exactly what and all is there, but they do not have fences there. Anyway, this has been Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. I will put the link to the brochure there that tells a lot more about the enclosures and some other things about the swimming pool. And me and Ziggy are gonna go get a snack. What do you think about that, Ziggy? Think that'd be a good idea? He's licking his lips, so I'm thinking that's a yes. Thanks.